Welcome back to The Fade. Everything Fade to Black 2025. I am your host, Brandon Morgan, and I'm sitting here with our special guest, Mr. Troy Anthony Hogan and Don Butler. So, y'all, we just want to sit down, have a little chit-chat, about the business that we do and the business that we are in, which is film, television, art, and theater. We just have a little chit-chat about it, fade around some subjects, That's really it. So before we get into that, let's give the world y'all intros, let the people know who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
It's all good. All right, again, I'm Troy Anthony Hogan from Houston, Texas, actor, producer, graduate of Prairie View A&M University, graduate of Robert E. Lee, now Wisdom High School. I've been acting since, I can remember now, but 30 some odd years. And now business partner of Control Insanity, multifaceted, and also a business partner with Boutique Talent with Jennifer Grenier. And been doing film and television for the last 15 years, primarily. I think that'd be good. Yeah.
That's enough. That's more than enough.
How you doing, B, man? Thank you for having me on your show, man. I appreciate that, man. It's a great day to be in Houston. I'm Don Butler, for those that don't know me. I grew up in Missouri City. As far as the business, I'm in the business of Troy Hogan, man. I'm his manager, I'm his business partner, collaborator. We bounce ideas off each other. I'm his film editor. I'm whatever he needs me to be in order for him to stay on track with being Troy Hogan. Yeah. That's pretty much what I do, man.
Yeah, I like that. So let's explore that a little bit. Like y'all give me some background of like what that relationship is like before the business, or was it always, like that? I'm sure there's a genesis of it, like we just cool, kicking it, hanging it out, yeah.
But go ahead, man, run it.
Me and Hogan, man, we've been rocking since before the business. He's always been a phenomenal actor. I've always admired him from afar, his talents from afar. Things that he used to do at Prairie View and whatnot, and we had a moment in time where we kind of disconnected. It wasn't anything personal, it was just life. We disconnected and whatnot. He was kind of, I guess, in transition phase from Atlanta. And we just kind of lost touch, and we ran into each other somewhere, man, and we got to talking. We talked to business, and he was telling me he was kind of out of acting, and I was like, nah, that ain't right. You out of acting, and so we exchanged numbers. Caught back up, man. It seemed like from then, man, we just kind of hit the ground running, man, trying to get it back to where we are now.
Yeah. And the business side of it, because I'm Control Insanity, that's multifaceted. Okay. Multifaceted is the production understanding of the business side. When I got with my man that disconnected, he had already started producing his clothing line. And I saw this brother out here just hustling his clothing line. And he told me how much he had, I think 10,000 products out there. He had shot, shirts and all this stuff. I'm like, 10,000? You done dropped 10,000, bro? By yourself.
And it was a different hustle. It was pre-social media, so everything was pretty hand-to-hand.
Straight out the trunk, trunk lifestyle.
Yeah, out the trunk.
And like you said, we started getting close to one another, and he would say, hey, man, you need to do this play again. And what's keeping you from this? And one day we were in an argument. It was not an argument. It was contentious about this game. I had an agent. I was with Pastorini and Bosby at the time. And I just screamed out, you don't understand. This is Control Insanity. And he stopped. He said, that's the name of the company.
It is.
And it is basically how I work now, because I have no control over what the business side is, because what we do is insane. This is insane to want to tell these stories. So I can't control the business, but I can control me. And when I control me, I can navigate the business. And he help me control. I call him more than my business partner. This is my covenant brother. You know how Aaron held up Moses' arms. You know, to tell the people.
Right.
Yeah. So
we bounce more than ideas off each other, man. You know,
always. Even life ideas, man. How to be greater men, and that's the thing.
Like you were saying earlier, you know, we keep each other uplifted, man. You know, it's beyond business. It's family. You know what I mean? And sometimes we have family moments. Well, we got to dig a little deeper and just try to keep it moving, you know?
Iron sharpen iron, man.
He's
Iron
the best
sharpen
one.
iron.
Sometimes he tells me, I don't want to talk to my business partner. I want to talk to my friend. And you know, as black men, that's important to let us, we got to love on one another. And if another brother tell me, I don't want to hear none of that you talking about right now. I want to talk to my friend.
Well, sometimes we got to bring it back.
Love each other and love the levels that we got, right? Like some days I want to have a convo. Some days I don't want to have a convo.
Me and him, we speak so much, man, that he'll, like if he'll call me or something and he might go right into the business. And I'll be like, hey, man, bring it back real quick, man. How you doing today? You all right? You good? Yeah, I'm good too. You know, and he's like, all right, my bad, bro. I'm just bursting with ideas right now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, that's what makes it work, though, bro.
The balance and keeping each other grounded. You know what I mean? Like don't we can all float, but can't float too far. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate that. So my question is, as far as like working in the business, right? Like what is the most challenging hill to climb over, like as an artist and a manager of an artist, or producing something? You know, is it trying to gain traction? Is it the capital? Like what type of speed bumps and hills do you have to climb? You know,
you pretty much said it, man. The capital, you know. Man, probably just trying to do it out of Houston, you know, just period. You know, it's just a different hustle trying to do it here, opposed to being
in the place where
where
the city is actually networked to make it happen. Like as far as like L.A. and New York and New Orleans, like there's and already like a community and a network to produce film. Like the city is behind them for the city to make films, right? It's production houses, right? You can rent equipment, lighting, film equipment. Like it's all, there's a big hub, and that is not
the network
the
is different
thing here.
It will be.
It's happening. It's coming.
One of the things B would always say, because I, as an artist, having no capital in the beginning, this is before Friday Night Lights, and that was a long lull between the heat of the night to Friday Night Lights. He would say, hey, nothing can be done without money, Troy. And I can talk about ideas all day. And he would say that you can talk about ideas all day, and nothing can be done without money. And the thing and like you said, so in the growth, for me, as his business partner, me having to travel, and knowing that at this time he can't be at every stop with me, and that's the growth part of me as like you said, he's in the Troy Hogan business. I'm not in the entertainment business. I am in the Troy Hogan business. Jennifer Grenier is in the Troy Hogan business. As you being under our business partners, we are in the Brandon Morgan business. Because I'm not selling entertainment. No, I'm not selling for nobody else. And now I'm in the Don Butler business. And so that's most important to me, and because we can't do it without no bread or no power to create some bread.
None.
So so he'd say that all to me, and as a younger person at the time, I was more of like, oh, he pissing on my dreams. But he's not. No, he's trying to like hold on, seed. Let's find some good ground. And that's what matters. We find fertile ground to plant that seed, to get that plant, And
it wasn't overnight, man. We've been digging in for a while. We got this theme that we call cold garages. And what it was when Troy had kind of disappeared from the business, and once he came back, we had to just hit it from the ground. And some nights, man, we be in this garage, it's 30, 40 degrees outside, 50 degrees in that cold. We rehearsing. We just trying to get them chops back right, man. And it came back around, man. thank God he came back around for him, man. And he's an amazing actor, man. I know y'all seen his work, man. So a talent like that, man, can never be held back. It was just about getting back to it. And so, man, we kind of base our whole thing off of those nights when we was in the cold garage.
Yeah, because that'll be a book you can go buy, Cold Garages.
That take me back to a couple of my Genesis, man. You know our good old AQC. You know we spent a year and a half in that garage through every season, hot and cold. In that had the heaters under our feet and the fans in front of our face. Yeah, KB Joe P, my boy. Yeah, man, out the garage, slinging that good old art dope.
Yeah,
you know?
Because we have cameras. Yeah. This was sometimes it be days in that we be talking. I'm like, Lord, how we gonna get to what we talking about? But you know, as God says, your talent will make a way for you. Amen. And his talent of guiding me as a businessman is big, because he'll tell me sometimes, I ain't with that, Troy. No. And I'm like, you ain't with that? No, I didn't sign up with that. And I have to go back and place my ideas based on the origin of who we are.
Well, it's coming from a real place too. It's not coming from a enabling place where I'm just, man, even if I know that it ain't right, I'm just rolling with it. I might say, hey, big bro, you know, you want to think about this? I mean, you sure about that? Yeah. You know, and we'll try to figure it out together, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have a yes man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have a yes man. This is my brother.
Yeah, we try to figure it out together, man, and see what's best for us. That's the
point. That's the point. And like, that's half the reason I want to have this conversation. Like, we know what this business is like, right? As far as like, you know, the show business itself, whether it be on stage or on film. Like, you know, it's a lot of, for lack of a better word, it's a lot of shady characters. You know, they walk around or they'll, you know, they'll just, you know, lead you whatever way that they can to get over. And like, knowing that you got somebody like in your corner that is, what, for lack of better response, like not a yes man, you know, somebody that's gonna give you the real, good or bad, happy or sad, you know, like how does that relationship work? Like we obviously know it's a good working relationship, like that's what anybody wants. I'm just saying, like the dynamic between y'all two, like how does that bounce off between y'all two? Shit.
That's one
paper, scissors, rock.
That's one of them. For me, it goes back to the beginning, bro. J.D. Hawkins. J.D. Hawkins is another reason why me and this cat are here, because, he was my friend and my business partner, and I was like, man, I want to open an avenue for him to produce. Hey, Errol Anthony, this cat, he got wherewithal, he got hustle. Let him get down. And JD, man, rest his soul, I still live in that thought of him, said, hey, man, I'm down with your cat. And my cat got down, and that was his first credit.
Yeah, and I can't let this podcast go by without shouting out to some of the gentlemen in this room.
Yeah.
These guys are responsible for me getting my first project in film. I want to shout out to Corey Shields, Errol Hawkins. Some guys in here, man, they real responsible for why I'm sitting at this table talking about what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They gave me my first job in the game, my first production job, and it was a rough deal, man. It like you said earlier, it ain't nothing easy to it. Yeah. And we was grinding it out, man. How long did we shoot that thing, man? we grinded it out for a while, a couple weeks, man.
Yeah, Street Tales of Terror, shout out.
Street Tales of Terror.
Yeah.
So I have to say that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I could honestly say I'm appreciative of a lot of people in this room myself, man, and a lot of the same people you just named.
Hey, man, because that's the genesis, man. Errol Anthony Wilkes is one of the genesis of me loving this game like I do. You know, this cat goes and sees plays constantly from local to New York. He knows. I ain't gonna say he knows everything, but he'll tell you he does. He knows.
I think that's a statement I can get behind. I can get behind that.
It's definitely about that life.
Yeah, he knows everything and everybody. And
art and cigar aficionado.
Thespian Thursday. Shout out to him,
Shout out
baby.
Thespian Thursday.
Yeah, so, and then, again, my brother J.D. Hawkins, him and that cat, with Hawking Flight, as a member, I always say, I'm just in, baby, because y'all took flight in the Hawk. And it's to be able to go years from now and go, wow, look why we can stand is an amazing thing. And so, shouts out to my cats. Yeah,
too, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So, knowing that, like, there have been opportunities made and like streets paved for you to, advance in whatever it is that you are doing. How do you clear your street out, for people that's walking behind you?
Oh, wow. I'll take it to the furthest where I'm at now. A lot of times when I'm out on the road, let me say this and preface it with kindness. I really don't participate with a lot of actors. I keep it grounded. This is my man. You my man. I don't go around network with a bunch of actors. But when on the road, I'm working with other actors. And to pave the street, I make sure when I'm out with my fellow actors, Omar Dorsey, that's my boy, baby boy, Kofi, I let him know, hey, my man, is at the crib. And one time I'm sitting on the phone, and I'm going, say, man, I think we're at your house. And I'm on the phone, like, hey, what's going on? And I, couldn't catch the big face, and I got him on the phone. And I was like, man, my man back there, I think Omar said, he all right? He said, what's up, bro? And that matters, because Omar Dorsey is not my coworker. That's my bro. Black man, Rob Morgan. That's my bro. And so they know, if they know me, Don Butler's who he mess with. And as a fair, and my family of actors is small. I mean, I support everybody, but my family of actors is small. You, my brother, Joe P, Tim, and of course KB, and then everything spawns from there. But no, to pay the role, I keep it insulated. I can't let it get convoluted.
I can't say that ain't true, man. I've talked to you a couple times, like on set, and I've talked to people that I definitely didn't have no business talking to. Not saying I didn't, but in that moment, like you know what I mean. Like these are people that seem unobtainable. You know what I mean? And I'm just talking to you, and now I'm talking to them just through you, and that's a real thing. So I just want to say that out loud, like. That's verified. That's verifiable, man.
What I'm pulling from it, you paved the road by fading it forward.
Amen. Look. That's my boy. That's how you do it. That is how you
fade it forward, baby.
No, but I do ask that in light of like people like me and people that come after me or with me. You know what I mean? Like I'm deeply entrenched in the arts in my life, but there are so many things that I'm like very ignorant to, right? Like it's just so many things that I don't know. Like I tell people, like I'm the most bona fide theater actor you can find, but I cannot name you 10 great American plays. Right. You know what I mean? Like I can't name them for you. Like it just wasn't my education into the craft, you know what I mean? And so like for people like me who are willing and ready to do the work, like whatever that is, like what is your words to them to get them in there? Like but we don't know what to do, right? Like we don't know where to start, we don't know who to call. So where would you push someone that is like an infant in what they want to do right
Such
now?
an interesting question come from you. Really. No, really, it's an interesting question because
really true.
As my brother, pound for pound, you the coldest.
I agree with
pound for pound. Nah,
doing
it. Pound for pound, my bro.
I appreciate it.
Houston Press said it. Pound for pound. Ensemble said it this year. Pound for pound. I ain't touched the Georgia. Pound for pound. And so I give mad respect to you even saying that question, because I had to come to you and say, how can I get back in theater? Yeah. The thing is, we have to always realize that we all need more knowledge. And I'm no more knowledgeable than anybody else. The first thing I can tell them is read. Yeah. Ain't that right there, Anthony? Read. Pick up something. Read. Do something about it and go read some more. And keep on, then go read some more. Then get up and read some more, because for me, that's my 5 circle. It ain't gotta always be the person I talk to every day. When I pick up a new book, that's in my circle. Jesus is in my circle. I pick up his book every day. You know, so I read now in this life, I read constantly. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I done read 9 books since October. Yeah. That is
not the Cat Williams 3000. Right.
No, I ain't done that. No. You know, I read The Alchemist for the first time. I read, you know, I'm a Hooper fan. I'm so proud of Fred Van Fleet for giving the books to the cats. Chop wood, carry water. Yeah. Burn your goals. Mind Gym. You know, that becomes my personal 5, because yes, I can go to you and come to him, and you know, the knowledge which y'all have is great, but if I go grab that book and make a little love to it, right, and that knowledge base is much more, and that's my personal 5. So if I can give them something, find your personal 5 every day, because in 5 years, that's where you're going to be. Right. And so picking up those books and reading is so empowering for me. You know, it keeps me from just going out, you know, you got your partners and y'all find reason to be together because y'all have something in common. Sometimes that thing in common ain't always good for you. So you got to find what you're going to do that keeps you stronger. Like you said, you know, we're men of faith. And we watch our faith like, bro, my man went from, you know, going to church. Now he's cameras. He can run these cameras because that's what I do at church. That's what you do at church. You know, and at the same time, as me, as his brother, he's taking in that sermon intimately now. It ain't no more looking side to side. That camera's focusing on that word being spoke to that pastor. So that's his intimate one feeding back into me. And that's so important. That's why I say you got to get your personal 5 up. And that's and if I can tell him that, man, that's the one I run with.
TB, what you got to say for the infants out there trying to find their way, trying to crawl?
Just keep working, man. Just keep grinding. Like I said, this wasn't overnight, man. Me and this guy been talking this play and documentary 15 years or better, man. I mean, you just got to keep pushing, man. Don't stop, man. I mean, that's all I could really tell you, man.
The best thing is we about to play. He went and bought it first.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the script. Yeah. He said, man, I'm going to go buy the play.
We got to have it, man.
What's up.
Yeah, I got to
have to manifest it, you know, but I mean, I guess, man, just fade it forward, bro. Like I said again, man, I can't say it enough, man. I mean, just make sure, man, you know, you stay in tune with the people that's doing what you do. You know, always be willing to share information, man. Always be willing to collaborate. We had a stint where we got away from collaborating and sharing information. You know, just get back to all of that, man. You know, and just stay working hard, stay prayed up. You know, just that's pretty much it, bro. You know, you get out of it what you put into it. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much all I got, man.
Yo, man, I appreciate y'all. You know, so much more than these little microphones, man. I appreciate y'all, man. To the dirt, man. To the dirt, y'all. I appreciate y'all stopping by my little corner. Man, bro, you got the knowledge, like you said. Just you give the knowledge away. You know, don't be stingy with the knowledge. Pass it along. And I'm just sitting here gaining it. Even no matter what, even if I am like talking to everybody and asking all the questions, I just get to sit here and soak up more free game face to face than anybody else. So it's a win for me every time.
Yeah, so, when it happens, you win.
All the time. Bro, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all once again stopping by my little corner right here. You know, the Fade, everything Fade to Black 2025. I am your host, Brandon Morgan.
Be at Fade to Black Fest. Go to fadetoblackfest.com. I'll say it again. Go to fadetoblackfest.com. I'll see you there.
Blackfest.com.
Yeah, let's do it in style, baby.
Peace out, y'all. Cool. All right, bet.
Errol, do you sit there all the time to get to get love from everybody?
That's how Errol sit there. He showed his ass with the sleep. Welcome back to The Fade. I am your host, Brandon Morgan, and I just want to take a moment to thank all of you who have supported The Fade in any way, whether it's been a view, a comment, a like, a post, a reshare, a repost, anything at all. Thank you for all of your patronage. Thank you for keeping this dream alive, and a special thank you to every single one of our guests. I could not have done this without you all. Thank you for sitting in the corner with me, talking to me for a little bit about life, anything in general, theater, all the things. I appreciate you, and I'm forever in your debt. Now, we have finally made it. We have reached the point that we have all been waiting for on The Fade. The Fade the Black Arts Festival is happening. But once again, we are here at The Fade, and we are thanking you for all of your support. The Fade is out. Corey, shut it down. All things Fade to Black, Miss Denise O'Neal.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Rashonda Jones Kumba.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you sit right here, man. I love you so much.
I
So
love
much.
you
So
too.
much. Mr. Jason Durden and Mr. Willie Durden. How y'all doing today?
Just great. Just great. Glad to be here.
Good. Glad to have y'all here, man. Glad to have y'all here on The Fade. And I am sitting here with the illustrious, the dear, the magnificent, somewhat like another mother to me, Miss Eileen J. Morris. How are you doing
I'm
today?
great. I'm so wonderful.
That is good. It's so good to have you
It's
here.
good to be here, friend.
Yes.
Thank
You know,
you so
you know,
much.
I was so Mr. Curtis the Vaughn. What's up, man? Good to have you here. Good to have you here.
my brother.
Please, show me
yeah.
some love. Show me
Alright.
some love. And I'm sitting here with our illustrious guest, also my friend, my partner, my player partner, Joseph Joe P. Powmore. Clap it up. Hold on, one more. I think they want to clap some more. They want to clap some
They
more.
doing the standing ovation. Hold on.
We gotta wait for him. All right.
All right, yeah. Go on, sit down. Go on, sit down.
Brandon Morgan, and I'm sitting here with Miss Rebecca Udden, the artistic director of Main Street Theater right here in Houston. Hello, Becky. How are you doing today?
I'm great.
Great.
Good to be here.
Yes, glad to have you here. Glad to have you stop by and talk to us for a little while. So, welcome back to The Fade. I am your wonderful host, Brandon Morgan, and I'm sitting here with our illustrious guest, Mr. Timothy Eric, my friend, my mentor, just a consummate professional, somebody who is always good at the thing that he does. If you have ever seen this man on stage, then I think you already know what I'm talking about. His knowledge of just the business and the work is just vast and depth. Man, I don't know what else to say, but yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
We are sitting here with the illustrious Mr. Errol Wilkes. How you doing today, sir?
First of all, should I Google illustrious and see what you mean by that?
Oh man, it's probably gonna show you a picture of it. And I am sitting here with the wonderful Miss Leah Jones. Leah Jones, I know. Shout out to Mr. Eric out there, man. That's my dog out there, Timothy. And I am sitting here with the illustrious Dr. Thomas Melanson. Hello, Doctor. How you doing? I'm doing all right this morning. How are you doing today? Good. Glad to have you here. Glad to have such history and legendary status in our space today. And I'm sitting here with our wonderful, wonderful sisters in music have our wonderful Miss Dr. Jolie Rock and our other wonderful Dr. Kiana Day Williams. How y'all doing today?
Doing good, doing good.
Fine. Is it just fine or is it a good day?
It's a good day.
Good
It's
day.
a wonderful day.
Amen. And I am sitting here with our illustrious guest today, Mr. Edwin Lee Gibson, hailing from Houston, Texas, South Park, Houston,
Already.
Texas. How you doing today, man? How you doing?
Already. I'm
Good
well.
to
How
have
are
you
you?
here. Good to have you here.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I am sitting here with Mr. Everything himself, Mr. Jabari Collins. What's
How you
up,
doing?
man?
How
What's
you
up?
doing?
What's
It's a
up?
pleasure to be here.
Man, I'm glad to have you here, bro. I'm glad to have you here. It's been a long time coming. Long time
Yes,
coming.
it has.
I'm sitting here with our illustrious guest, Miss Shawana Renee Raban. So glad you made it to the Fade. Welcome to the Fade Talk. What is the future of black theater for you wonderful black men here?
Well, I was talking to Mr. Melanson earlier, and he made a very, very good point. Matt, let's hear from Mr. Melanson.
Well, I think that we, with technology, with the social media, with artificial intelligence, we're hoping that black theater, I'm optimistic that we'll be around, but we have to make sure that we don't lose the interest of the next generation of kids.
And I'm sitting here with a wonderful, wonderful friend, mentor, and colleague, and amazing writer, Fernando Dovalina. How are you doing today, sir?
Pretty good.
Good to have you here on the Fade, sir. It is a long time coming. Yes, sir. And I'm sitting here with our illustrious guest, Miss Tanae A. Carter and the Miss Angela Rice. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
So good to have y'all here in the corner one time.
Thank you.
Chatting chew a little bit.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes,
Happy
thank
to
you
be
for
here.
coming. Thank you for coming, talking. And I am sitting here with our legendary and illustrious guest, Miss Lauren Anderson. I'm going to do some claps. How are you doing today?
I am great. I'm happy to be here.
Glad to have you. Glad to have you in the corner of the Fade. And I'm sitting here with first a very, very, very dear good friend of mine, my OG, my player partner, my friend, my seniority, my sometimes agent. What more words and adjectives do I have? I'm sitting here with the very accomplished Mr. Troy Anthony Hogan.
Oh, man, I gotta-
What's up, my man?
gotta dap you up,
Hey,
yo.
I appreciate it.
Great.
I appreciate it. Good to
Great.
have you here, man.
Good to be here,
Good
bro.
to have you here. And I'm sitting here with our illustrious guest, Miss Rachel Hemphill Dixon. Good to have you here, man.
Glad to be here.
Glad to have you.
Yeah.
Glad to have you. Welcome back to the Fade. I am your wonderful host, Brandon Morgan, and I'm sitting here with our illustrious guest, Mr. Manning Impanduzzi Mott. My man. Good to have you here. Man. And I'm sitting here with our special guest, Mr. Troy Anthony Hogan and Don Butler. Y'all, we just want to sit down, have a little chit chat, about the business that we do and the business that we are in.